So let me just come out and say it off the bat. I think that revenge in its current state is really, really weak. Now, I remember a time when revenge was basically a get out of jail free card, and you'd be insanely powerful. I was messing around and watching old clips I have saved, and Warden's top heavy used to do 80 damage if you had the right gear. That's literally 2/3 of half the cast health. And of course it was going to get nerfed. Back when no one really knew what they were doing or how to play properly, a 2v1 was basically a disadvantage to the team of two, with the revenge builds being so strong back then. Fast forward to today, and revenge is basically an excuse to get hit a few more times if your opponent knows what they're doing. And the thing is, I think revenge could be useful to survive ganks, but it's weird. So I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but revenge is supposed to auto parry all incoming attacks, except bashes of course, for a free knockdown. And for most everyone, it hardly ever works, because for some reason you need to stand completely still for it to work, meaning you can't move, can't attack, can't switch guards, can't even target switch. Now sometimes it comes out even if you are moving for some reason, and I don't really understand why. And most people don't know this, so they'll try to pop revenge while moving or something to try and get the auto parry, and they just get smacked by all incoming attacks. First things first, you need to take that requirement out. I personally liked it the old way. When you press revenge, you would do your little animation, and during it, everyone that hit you would be knocked down. It made it to where when a group of enemies saw that you had revenge, they had to attack with caution. Now whenever I see someone get revenge, I don't even really worry about it. If I'm an assassin, I can just back dodge away until the revenge runs out, and if I'm not, I can just block all their attacks and wait for a teammate to begin whittling down their health. And if anyone on our team has any sort of crowd control, then revenge is even weaker. You can already get stunned from some attacks, so tack on the wide array of punches, kicks, toe stabs, grabs, and bashes, and revenge is literally just there to prolong your beatdown. Now, I'm not saying that revenge needs to go back to the way it was on release, because that was insane, but I do think it needs another change. I think that revenge should go back to the auto knockdown on activation, even if you're moving. And I think that you shouldn't gain revenge in a remote 1v1 situation, and revenge needs to be immune to most forms of crowd control. I think the damage and shield amounts are fine, since you shouldn't be invincible while in revenge. You should just have your 7 or 8 seconds to fight back and not feel worthless while being ganked. And with deathballing becoming an issue in 4s, I feel revenge should give you something. I know the whole argument to make revenge stronger may not sound super competitive, but hear me out. As I said, I've given up on this game being an ultra competitive tournament fighter. There are things we need that we just don't have, like a balanced roster or even the most simple spectator mode. It's really tough to survive when control is stripped away from you. Sometimes you can't even block half the attacks coming your way since you're stun locked. I understand any hesitation towards working on revenge again, since the last couple of times were met with backlash. Actually, I think almost everything done to this game is met with backlash, but again, we gotta do something. Changes are nice, it keeps the game fresh, and we've even got a test server to try these things out. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. I know the way revenge works isn't something everyone agrees on, so tell me what you think down in the comments. Do you agree with me that revenge just doesn't do enough? Or do you think revenge needs to be a little more passive and shouldn't be touched? And as always, if you agree with me or just like the video, feel free to leave a like and sub if you're new, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.